Hello everybody and welcome back to our channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. We're so happy you're here. In this episode, we leave Oak Mountain State Park in Pelham, Alabama, but not before experiencing our first major setback as full-time RVers. We then explore Laurel, Mississippi before heading to Baton Rouge, our last stop before our month-long stay in Houston, Texas. That's all coming up right after this.
Fly so high, I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.
Good morning, guys. So just woke up. Literally just woke up to a very loud sound, and I'll show you guys real quick what I'm talking about. So if you notice, this window looks a little different because this window is now gone. Unfortunately, they were mowing the grass this morning, and a rock hit that window. Woke us up out of our sleep. Today's a travel day. It's supposed to be a travel day. Probably is going to still be a travel day, but that's how we woke up this morning, to shattering glass. So yeah, so we're waiting for park manager to come out, take a look at it, and then we'll go from there. Not sure what we're going to do. Good news is nothing inside it was broken. It was just the glass. Nobody got hurt, which is also good. It's just a window. It can easily be replaced. So also good news, but yeah, that's how I woke up. So, you know, RV life isn't always rainbows and butterflies. There are things that happen. So, so we deal with this, and then hopefully getting on the road. But just want to share that with you guys before we cleaned it all up and got it fixed. All right, we'll see you guys out there. All right, guys. So update on the glass. Everybody came out. Park ranger. Park manager, all that came out and you know, took reports and all that good stuff. Basically, it's a whole claims process, so we have to wait till the adjusters come out and look at the glass, look at the window, and then they'll, I guess, send us an insurance check for whatever they value, whatever they appraise it at, whatever they do to it. So in the meantime, I called Camping World that's close by. I figured, but they don't carry glass. I kind of figured that was going to be the case. They don't carry it. They usually have to order it. We're leaving today, so what I think we're going to do is I'm going to go. I did ask what they suggested as far as tape, and they actually had a good suggestion, which was buying the crash wrap, which is like that glass. When people have accidents or windshield damage on their cars, they usually wrap it in that plastic. So I'm gonna go buy some of that. It's a shrink wrap, so it'll be a double-sided sticky that should hopefully come right off the laminate. Because I did ask, I'm like, what's gonna be good on laminate? Because I don't want it to have any residue. Obviously, duct tape wasn't gonna be the right thing. I think even packing tape might have been a bad idea too. So I think this will be a good solution, hopefully. So I'm gonna go to AutoZone. It's about 20 minutes away from here. Pick that up, come back, and then by the time I get back, Jasmine and Jackson should be done with homeschool, and we can get the slides in. The other thing is I don't carry a separate ladder. I only use a ladder that's on the camper, and so I don't want to go on the slide itself. I'm not sure if you can. I've always wondered that. I've heard different stories. People say you can go on ladders on the slide and stand on it. To me, it makes sense you can stand on it, because if we're sitting in it, what's the difference? But just to be safe, I don't want to add any I don't want to, add any insult to injury, as they say, and make more damage. So what I'll do is I'll put the slide in and go up there, and Jasmine will be at the bottom, and we'll get the shrink wrap on that way. I'll probably do it on both sides of the window, so inside and outside, so that way, you know, if just for extra protection. If the one on the outside gives, you know, it'll keep water out of the inside of the camper, which is important. So I'm on my way to AutoZone. I'm gonna tell the Ranger first that we have to, you know, remind them, hey, we're gonna be here past 11 because it's 10:50 now. But I had to wait for the Ranger and all that to come out, so I'm sure they understand. But yeah, this is what we're dealing with this morning. It's fantastic. But like I said, it's fixable. These frameless windows are actually pretty easy to replace from what I understand. They look easy to replace. So once we get the window, it should be something we can do ourselves. And if not, it's something that if I had to bring it to a service department for whatever reason, it should be something they can get done pretty quickly. So I think what I'll do is I'll call down to a Camping World or some kind of RV dealer down in Texas for so when we get there, they can have the window ready for us and we can go pick it up and get this fixed as soon as possible. Because I don't want to be walking around with shrink wrap on my window for too long. So we'll hopefully get this fixed pretty quickly. So that's it. I'll update you guys. I'll probably see you guys again when we are hopefully on the road and all covered up with plastic. All right, guys. All right, guys. How you doing again? So we are patched up for now. We had a really nice guy a neighbor came in and saw what we were doing and came and helped us. So really appreciate the help. He was nice and tall, so he was able to reach a little higher up. So I don't have a ladder. We didn't bring a ladder with us, and now I'm kind of seeing maybe we need to get one. So, but anyway, we're on the road. We're patched up. We're headed to Mississippi. It's 1:50, so obviously much later than our checkout and much later than we wanted to get on the road, but
we're all safe.
We're all safe, and as long as we stay that way, then we'll be good.
Follow the road for 2 miles.
So yeah, so a quick 3-hour drive day in front of us, so 3 hour and 45 minutes all of a sudden. See if that goes down. And we should be there. So we had a great time here despite what happened. And the maintenance crew and everybody was really nice, and you know, we got everything done, everything solid away as far as paperwork goes. So that was all good too. Like I said, the hike yesterday was beautiful. State Park is really nice. So I would, despite what happened, we would still definitely come back if we're ever in the area.
Yes.
Yeah, so enjoy the ride out. We'll see you guys when we get to Mississippi.
Later.
Hey guys, so we made it to Mississippi. We're in Laurel, Mississippi. It is absolutely downpouring here. As soon as we pretty much backed in, I think we might have unhooked the truck, and that was about it. After that, I just started coming down heavy. So I finished setting up all of the necessities for tonight. Only thing I haven't set up is Starlink, but I'm not sure how our service is here. Should be pretty good, so we might not need Starlink tonight. But besides the downpours the entire way here, it was a good drive day. About 208 miles or so. It took us about 4 hours or so, maybe, about that. But it was a good drive day, so happy to be here. It's a beautiful site. I don't know about the rest of the campground because it was dark when we got here, of course. but we'll hopefully give you guys a picture of the site tomorrow, and hopefully get to walk around the campground a little bit. But we are in Laurel, Mississippi. This is something that Jasmine really wanted to do. Well, I shouldn't say that. It was on the way down to where we're going eventually. So when I saw they were passing right through the town, I said, why not do a little couple night stop there? So we're hopefully going to do something tomorrow. We'll see. But either way, we're going to call it a night, and we will see you guys in the morning. Oh, and our patch job held up well in the 65 mile an hour speed. Plus, I think there was gust up to like 30 miles an hour today too. So it held up well. It's holding up now in the rain. So in Jesus' name, it'll continue to hold up through this downpour. And we called a dealership in Texas. They're going to give us a call back, but it's a Jayco dealership, so they're familiar with they have the VIN number, familiar with what we need. So it sounds like they should be able to help us out. So I'll give you guys more of an update once we have an update. So good night for now. We'll see you guys in the morning.
Good night.
Hey guys, so we are done with homeschool today. We were getting some editing done as well. But now that we're done, we're going to go use the rest of the daylight today and go explore this town. So we are in Laurel, Mississippi. So if anybody who's watched HGTV has seen the show Hometown. Is it called Hometown? That's it? Just Hometown? Yeah, it's called Hometown. Renovated houses in this beautiful city of Laurel. That's why we're here. One of the reasons why we're here, like I said, was on 59 South, which is kind of where we're headed anyway to get to our final destination, which is Texas. So because it was on the way, we might as well stop, and Jasmine has some things to do here. She found some things to do here, so we're gonna go get some lunch first, walk around the town, and then there's a spot that they suggested for dinner, so we're gonna get some dinner out as well. Before we go out, I did want to show you guys what we did for our temporary for the window. So it's just, it's pretty much like if you live up north and you do the winter plastic, the shrink wrap, that's exactly what this is. It's a little thicker than what you would do at the in the house, because it is made for cars who have window damage. But it worked well. We did it on the outside and the inside. Double-sided tape. Hopefully it doesn't stick to the laminate. It doesn't leave any residue. But like I said, it held up in the winds yesterday. It absolutely downpoured here last night, and it's stayed dry. So so far so good. And again, just temporary until we get a window. So we did call. We haven't heard back from the dealership yet. I'll probably give them another call. If not today, then probably tomorrow when we get on the road. But for now, it's working good. Jackson, you have something to say?
We actually, in the town where we're going today, we found a skate park there, and I'm bringing my skateboard there. Yeah,
Jackson's very, very excited about
skate park.
About the skate park. He has a skateboard. He's been doing really well on the skateboard as well, but he hasn't had a chance to really kind of test his abilities, because not every place has a paved lot, paved streets, and clean streets. So even if they are paved, they might have like rocks and stuff on them. So he's kind of excited to go to a place that's a little more skater friendly, if you will. Yeah, so we're excited for that. All right, we'll see you guys out in Laurel.
Bye.
Good morning, guys. So today we are traveling. Jackson's saying good morning. We're doing our getting off our blocks as well. Break. So we are traveling today to Baton Rouge, Louisiana. We're staying at a KOA there. We had a great time here in Laurel, Mississippi. Jackson got to go to the skate park yesterday, as you guys saw. We went to Pasquale's, which was a pizza place. It's one of the oldest pizza places in Laurel. It was really good. The meatballs, Jackson got meatballs and garlic bread.
Garlic bread was delicious.
Yeah, it was, and the meatballs are really good too. The pizza was good, but it's definitely not pizza like the ones we showed you in Boston. A little different, but it was good. So all in all, it was really, really good. Nice people that work there, so I recommend it. Like I said, it's the oldest pizzeria in Laurel, Mississippi. And then we went downtown to historic downtown Laurel, walked around a little bit. I think we got a few clips there as well. And then went to dinner at a place called The Loft. I got a bacon wrapped filet, Jasmine got fried pork chops, and Jackson got chicken tenders and fries. And it was really good. The filet was really good, really well seasoned, cooked perfectly. The pork chops looked good. I didn't try them, but it looked good. Jackson had them when we got home. We took them to go to have them for like breakfast today or whatever, and he was still hungry when we got home, so he had them. So they were good, right? Yeah. Jasmine said they were good too. So, and Jackson liked the chicken tenders. He ate most of those and his fries. So all in all, a really good place. So it's right in historic downtown. It's called The Loft. Very good dinner spot. And they opened. By the way, they opened at 5, and we got there right at 5, right as they were opening. So just and check hours whenever you're in Laurel. They have their hours are different. A lot of things are open Thursday through Sunday. Some things are open for lunch and then close for a little bit and then reopen for dinner. So just check the hours before you go, and check them thoroughly, because we checked them. We said, like, for example, there's a pizza place down in historic downtown that I wanted to try, and it said it was, I checked the night before and it said open till 9, so I just assumed it was gonna be open to 11 to 9. Or I saw that they opened at 11. I didn't see that they closed at 2 and reopened at 4:30. So we got there right at 2, and that's why we ended up at Pasquale's. But it was a good thing anyway, because it was really, like I said, a good restaurant. All right, so now on our way. Jasmine's doing our last circle check, locking up the rest of the doors, and we were on the road. So we'll see you guys when we get to Baton Rouge, our final stop before we get to Texas. All right, see you guys out on the road. Good morning, everybody. So we are leaving KOA Holiday in Baton Rouge.
Wahoo!
And we are making our final push down to Texas.
Let's go.
So we have about a 4.5-5 hour drive in front of us, with a stop for fuel and for stretching our legs and for lunch and all that good stuff. So we should be in Texas. Hopefully it's 9:50. So hopefully by 3 o'clock-ish we should be in Texas. Backing in before it gets dark, hopefully. But this campground is really nice. It's more of an RV resort, RV park, so it has a nice pool, playground, mini golf as you guys saw, a hot tub like Jackson said. We had a great breakfast this morning. They cooked a breakfast on Saturday and Sundays. It was really good. It is a little noisy, so if you're looking for a quiet camping experience, this probably isn't the place, because it's right next to I-59. So it's a little noisy. But
it quiets down.
But the highway did quiet down last night. But if you're traveling through and or exploring Baton Rouge, this is definitely a great place to stay. I want to say for 2 adults. Sorry, Jasmine's doing her circle check. I want to say for 2 adults and a child, it was $67 a night. So not bad. Nice concrete pull through. And very well, you know, most KOAs very well maintained and clean and all that good stuff. So I recommend it if you're going to be exploring Baton Rouge, or you're kind of just traveling through like we are. Good stop. And the pool, it's November 16th, and the pool is still open. I'm not sure if it closes at all, but it's still open now. So
You want me to watch you come out, or you're
nope,
good?
We are good. I went to campground.
It was awesome. Yeah, it's super nice. Everybody was
This place
great.
has some funny fish.
Oh yeah. Everybody was very friendly.
Yeah.
It was very nice.
It sure was.
The pool's beautiful.
Yeah, I wish we had time to go to the pool.
Yeah.
But we played mini golf instead. It was cooling down last night when we got here, so we decided to go mini golfing instead. But that was a lot of fun. It's actually a challenging course compared to some of the other courses we played. So considering, yeah, it was awesome, and it was free. It was included in the price of the campground, so that's cool. All right, so enjoy the ride out of here. We'll see you guys when we get to Texas.
Later.
Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with anyone you think would enjoy it as well. Also, we would love for you to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Next week, we begin our tour of Houston, Texas. Until then, God bless and stay safe.